सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Srimad Narayaneeyam is the very essence of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam. In Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam, we come across a very, very moving skanda, which is the Dashama skanda. In the Dashama skanda, we have now reached the point where Krishna enters the capital city of Madhura, which is Mathura in the current form of pronunciation, and fights his own maternal uncle, Matula. Dashakam number 75 takes us through that journey. Prapta santrasta bhoja kshitipati vachasa prastute mallaturye sange rajnyam cha manchan abhiyayushi gate nandagopepi harmyam kamse saudhadhirudhe tvamapi sahabalaha sanugas charuvesho rangadvaram gato bhuhu kupita kuvalaya pida naga validham. Prataha santrasta bhoja kshitipati vachasa. That particular morning, listening to the instructions, kshitipati vachasa. Kshiti is Bhumi, Kshiti is Pati, means the king of that particular region. Who is he? Santrasta bhoja. That particular king called Kamsa, Vachasa, upon listening to his words, Mallaturye. At that point in time, there was this wrestling match, Mallaturye. So the Bheri Vadyam was played for it. Prastute Rajnyam Sangecha. Sangecha. All of them had assembled. Who had assembled? The other kings had assembled to see this match. Prastute Rajnyam. Now immediately this match is going to begin. Abhi Yayushi Manchan Yayushi. So they all went to their respective seats, and that Manchan, they took over those seats. They had to sit in those particular seats, whatever was designated for them. Nandagope api gate harmyam. Nandagopa too had reached that particular courtyard. Kamse saudhadirude sati. And Kamsa had also ascended that particular place where he was to be seated. Tvam api sahabalaha sanugaha. Tvam api sahabalaha. Tvam, you. Hey Krishna of Guruvayur, you, along with sahabalaha, with your older brother, who's Balarama, Sanugaha, and all the other well-wishers who had accompanied you till there. Charuveshaha, Gataha, Abhuhu. You were clad in a very beautiful dress. So he says Charuveshaha. The dress that you had sported was very captivating. Rangadwaram, at that gate, wherever that particular wrestling match was happening, in that particular entrance. Rangadwaram, Dwaram is gate. Rangadwaram, the gate to that particular arena. Kupita Kuvalaya Pida Naga Avalidham. While you were entering that particular arena, you were stopped by an elephant. See, look at the word. Naga avalidham. Naga here denotes the elephant. What is that elephant called? Kuvalaya pida. How is that elephant? Very angry. Kupita. Avalidham. You were stopped. What happens next? Papishtha pehi marga drutamiti vachasa nishthura kruddha buddhehe ambashthasya pranodadadhika Javajusha Hastina Grihyamanaha Keli Muktoth Gopi Kucha Kalashachira Spardhinam Kumbhamasya Vyahatya Liyathastvam Charana Bhuvi Punar Nirgato Valguhasi Tvam Grihyamanaha Hastina. You were seized by that particular elephant. So that elephant which had come in a very angry state, that elephant had got hold of him. Adhika Javajusha. It came and charged him with full force. Krishna with full force. Pranodat Ambashthasya. At that prompting, see, that elephant was not left alone. It has a mahat, a person who generally handles the elephant. So pranodat ambashthasya. So that particular mahat was instructed that he has to prompt this particular elephant to attack Krishna. So he did so. Nishthura kruddha buddhehe iti vachasa. That particular elephant, which was already in an angry state, now with the Mahat instructing it, it became all the more agitated. He papishtha apehi drutamargat. Now, for example, there is an instruction given. O sinner, move from this place. You're just standing on the way. He papishtha apehi drutamargat. Apehi, move away from this particular way. Keli muktaha atha vyahatya. And since that elephant had held Krishna very tightly, Krishna released himself by hitting it strongly. Asya kumbham, on its mastakam, on its forehead, this particular place where for Asian elephants you see that bulge at the top. So Krishna gave a knock in that particular mastakam. Asya kumbham gopi kucha kalasha chiras spardhinam. It had been since a while. Now there is a Shringara kind of simile which is given. It had been some time since Krishna had played with the Gopikas and their chest. So it looked like the Gopika's chest, and so he was reminded of that sport, and so he particularly hit that particular place. Gopi kucha kalasha chiras spardhinam punaha nirgataha valguhasi. And then you came out charmingly out of that place by giving it a knock. Aliyathaha charana bhuvi. Now, when he got released from its trunk by giving it a knock on its forehead, he fell and it placed him between its legs. So he says, Aliyathaha charana bhuvi. Between the legs he was held. What happens next? Bhattatri continues, Hastaprapyopyagamyo jhatiti munijanasyeva dhavan gajendram kridanna patya bhumau punarabhipatastasya dantam sajivam Mooladun Mulya Tan Moolaga Mahita Maha Mauktikanyat Mamitre Pradastvam Haramebhir Lalita Virachitam Radhikaye Disheti. He continues, Muni Janasya Iva. As in the case of a lot of the sages, Mananashilaha Munihi, Hastaprapyaha Api Abhigamya. Though with a certain grasp, yet he says, Agamya, that which is unattainable, Jhatiti Prati Dhavan Gajendram, and running towards that particular elephant, Kridan Punaha Apatya Bhumau, and then pushing that elephant down. Imagine a human pushing the elephant down. He says, Apatya Bhumau Tvam Unmulya Sajivam Moolat, and from its very roots you pull Dantam Tasya Abhipatataha. The tusks of that elephant were taken. Dantam Tasya Abhipatataha Pradaha Tan Moolaga Mahita Mahamauktikani. as these tusks were taken, those pearls, see, in traditional Indian literature, we just don't believe that the pearls come from the oysters. We believe it comes from the bamboos, it comes from the elephants. So true to that particular literary value and belief, he says when the tusks were pulled out, those small pearl-like structures fell. Pradaha tanmulaga mahida mahamautikani Atmamitre iti dishaharam. Atmamitre iti dishaharam. Now with those particular pearls, he strung a beautiful necklace, a pearl necklace. Then he said, iti dishaharam, give this particular necklace, lalita virachitam yebhihi radhikaye. This has been made exclusively for Radhika. For Radha, give this to her. So, thereby on one side, you're trying to prove what a valor he had by vanquishing the elephant. On the other, he seems to be a very cool person by giving the pearl necklace. Next he continues, Grinhanam dantamam se yutamatha halina rangamanga vishantam tvam mangalyanga bhangi rabhasakrita manolochana vikshaloka hamho dhanyonu nando nahi nahi pashu palangana no yashoda no dhanyekshanaha smrasrajagati vayameveti sarve shashamsuhu he anga vikshyatvam he Bhagavan, the one who's extremely handsome, vikshyatvam, seeing you, after seeing you, avishantam rangam yutam halina, entering this particular arena along with Halina. Halina is Balarama. Atha grinhanam dantam amse. Now each of them were carrying one tusk on their shoulders, proving that yes, we have won over the elephant. Sarve lokaha, the entire people who had assembled there, mangalya angabhangi rabhasa krita manolochanaha. Their minds and eyes were irresistibly caught on the valor and the charm of the both of you. Shashamsuhu iti hamho. What did they say? Wow, wow. For example, in the WWF championships, when people punch over the other youngsters, they try to boost the morale by saying, oh, yes, come on, wow. Similarly, the people said, hum ho. They were extremely surprised looking at the outcome. Nandaha tu dhanyaha trijagati. Nanda was also feeling very blessed because his sons, whom he is seeing after a long time, have been praised by the world. Nahi pashupalanganaha. No, it is just the cowherdess. He says, no Yashoda, no, Vayam Vyeva, Dhanyekshanaha. So each of them is exclaiming in a different way. No, Yashoda is very lucky. No, Nandagopa is very lucky. It is indeed wonderful. They didn't know how to express. So Bhattatri tries to bring that explicit way of getting very excited looking at the outcome. No Yashoda, no, Vayam Vyeva, Dhanyekshanaha smaha, says Bhattatri. Next he continues. Purnam brahmaiva sakshan niravadhi paramananda sandrah prakasham gopeshu tvam vyalasir nakhalu bahujanais tavada vedito bhuhu drishtvatha tvam tadedam prathamam upagate punyakale janaughaha purnananda vipapaha sarasamabhijagastvutkritani smritani tvam brahma eva. That particular Brahman in itself, Purnam Niravadhi, that which is beyond the limitations of space and time, Paramananda Sandra Prakasham, in the form of pure bliss and consciousness, Vyalasihi Sakshat Gopeshu, did shine visibly amongst the Gopas, Nakhalu Abhuhu Aveditaha, you were indeed beyond that realm of knowledge, Tavat Bahujanaihi Tada, very many people at that time celebrated. Atha Punyakale, when the time for their punyas, all their good deeds had to fructify, Upagate Janaughaha Drishta, they came very close to you and they saw you. If you see, remember the first Dashakam, Drishta Matre, same thing. Tvam Prathamam, for the first time they have been seeing you. As whom? Sakshar Parabrahmam Tvam Prathamam Vipapaha Purnanandaha. All their papas got destroyed. Purnanandaha. They were in that fullness of joy, ecstasy, that bliss. Drishtva Brahmam Idam, seeing what gave them that bliss, because they were seeing Sakshat Paramatma in front of them. Sarasam Abhijaguhu, they joyously sang shlokas, hymns. Tvatkritani Smritani, all your exploits were remembered. So all your leelas till then were unstapled, and people wanted to remember those leelas, says Bhattatri in this Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण.
Ramayana is the biggest treasure that our Desha possesses. It is the biography of Rama. It is an itihasa sreshta. Well, I will have the opportunity, the saubhagyam, to be going deep into the secrets of the Ramayana. This is going to be a beautiful journey for both the speaker and for the listeners. We are very happy to invite you to the rescheduled series on the secrets of the Ramayana for 4 days. 2 days on the 28th and the 29th of this month, June, at the RV Dental College premises auditorium in JP Nagar, followed by 2 days, which is the 4th and the 5th of July, which is a Friday and a Saturday, at the MLR Convention Center in JP Nagar. Both are being held at JP Nagar. Different dates. One is a Saturday, Sunday. The other one is a Friday and a Saturday. All the 4 dates, we shall begin at 5 p.m. sharp. Is there any ticket? No. Any prior registration? No. Is it free for all? Yes. So, to secure your seats, please be a bit early, and people across all ages and communities and languages can attend, because these lectures are going to be in English. Swagatam. Jai Shri Ram. Namaskar.